Since my PS4 collection video did so well, I have decided to give you guys an update for the month of July and early August. So what's up? I'm about to show you guys what I have, and that's all I have to say. So the first game that I have is EA Sports UFC 2. What an amazing game over huge improvements over the first one. The graphics, the gameplay, and the career mode, deliver. The only thing that I do have to say though is that EA, please update the character customization options because there's really limited options for customization. But the career mode, it's definitely blows away the first one, my opinion. And it's so cool. And what's so cool about it is that I have been doing a lot of predicted, videos for upcoming UFC events, and that's why I really put my prediction in my videos. And if you guys want me to keep doing more esports UFC 2 videos, give me a thumbs up and I will definitely keep going. But if you guys do not have this game and you're a big fan of the UFC, I suggest you get it. Next up, my 2016 game of the year so far, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, the final insert in the Uncharted series. This game really blew me away. The story goes deep into Drake's background. I know they said that in the third game, but this one definitely goes further back. It takes place before the events of the first game, and I think before the first and second, I believe. I apologize if I do not get the timeline right, but the graphics, oh my god, the many places you visit in the game, like it's legit, like realistic. Like Naughty Dog, these guys really blew it out of the water. The story is so amazing, and what's cool about these guys is that they put in one of the greatest Easter eggs that I've ever seen in a game. There's two parts in the game in which you could play a little portion of Crash Bandicoot, which is the original on PS1. And the objective there is that you basically have to try to beat Elena's high score. But I didn't really care about the high score or anything, but it was just so amazing to literally play a portion of Crash Bandicoot. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. And the multiplayer, it was crazy. This is my game of the year so far. And if you guys don't have it, I suggest please go get it. Next up, also from Naughty Dog, The Last of Us Remastered. Now I know it's a remastered. I never played the PS3 version, but I'm glad I waited. The story, oh my god, it's really so emotional. And, they do have a DLC for it, The Last of Us Left Behind, and that takes place before the events of the actual campaign. The emotional story behind it, it's so crazy. It is a survival horror game, and it is anything different. It's so different in a way from any other third-person shooter. The multiplayer, it can get a little difficult at some points, but if you have the patience, you could enjoy it. But I'm a big fan of The Last of Us, and I'm a big fan of Naughty Dog. But if you guys don't have it, I suggest you go get it. Next up, the last installment in the Metal Gear series, The Phantom Pain. Now I know in my last video I said that I just stopped playing it because it was so frustrating for me and I couldn't beat it. Well, I took that, I take back what I said. I replayed this game and I got through it, and what an amazing conclusion to the series. It was a little frustrating at some points, but I don't know how I got through it, but I did. And basically what I'm pretty much doing now is playing the multiplayer for it, which is cool in a way. And Konami, you really outdid yourself with the Phantom Pain. And what a way to end the series, right? But if you guys are a big fan of Metal Gear, and if you guys don't have it, please go get it. Next game. Oh my god. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. What can I say about it? Now, I was hyped when I saw the TV commercials for it. I definitely wanted this game, and I got it. But after beating the campaign and playing hours and hours of zombies, and the multiplayer. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I just stopped playing it. The problem with me, I don't know if it's me or not, but I don't know if it was my internet connection or if the game was just so laggy in itself. But the game would literally glitch every time like I would try to shoot an enemy or another player. It would legit glitch, and I will be the one to die. And after so many times of that happening, I just quit the game. Like I legit quit. I'm done with Call of Duty. I know that they announced Infinite Warfare, I believe, and I saw the trailer, and no, I am not getting it because I don't think it's worth it. I'm switching over to Battlefield now. I have decided that I'm quitting Call of Duty altogether, so please guys, do not give me hate. It's my opinion. I just want to try something new. But Black Ops 3, it was cool, but I just stopped playing it. But if you guys are a big fan of the series, give it a try. Next up, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I know the 2013 version. I did play it, but I really never got a chance to beat it. But I decided to get this game because I got this game before Uncharted 4, and I needed a little substitute for the Uncharted series, and I got this game. Now I have been a big fan of Tomb Raider ever since the original PlayStation ones, but I do have to say though that the story is so crazy. The improved graphics from the first game and the visuals is unbelievable. The multiplayer is pretty much dead. Like hardly anybody plays it now. But the campaign itself is amazing. You guys are a big fan of the series, and you definitely want a Uncharted substitute. Get this game. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Next up, this goes way back into the depths of my childhood. Ratchet and Clank. Now, I was around when the original ones were out. I was 4 years old when the very first game came out, 2002, and I played it. And I played pretty much every other Ratchet and Clank. And I gotta say, my favorite one from the original PlayStation was Going Commando. Now, they brought back Ratchet and Clank in a big way. Basically, Insomniac wanted to reimagine what the original one was like, and they pretty much did a remaster for it. Now, it's very side note, they released a movie a week right after this game was released, and I saw it, and it was pretty interesting and funny. It is the game. The graphics are crazy, and it is open world. I beat the campaign, and it was amazing. If you guys are a big fan of Ratchet and Clank, please get it. And I hope that these guys continue to, bring back old PlayStation exclusives. Star Wars Battlefront. Now, I'm a big fan of the original ones on PlayStation 2. And this game is no exception. Now, I know a lot of people say that this game is bad and it sucks. I don't think it sucks and it's bad. I mean, I know it is kind of not finished. They did bring in new DLCs, and I hope that they will continue to add on to it because this will get a lot of other players' attentions. I got this game because why not? Because I imagine what the new ones would be like in the future. Battlefront, I love it. I can't wait for the next game that they're bringing out. I think the second game to Battlefront. I hope it's good. But if you guys don't have it and you're a big Star Wars fan, or you want a new shooter, I suggest you go with this one. And last but not least that I have in my hardened collection is Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, I can't really say nothing about Grand Theft Auto 5, but it was an amazing game for what it was. I know the original ones were amazing too. It got Game of the Year awards. And I had to pretty much ditch my PS3 because when they announced that they were going to bring in new DLCs that would not go into last gen, I pretty much decided that, you know what, I'm just going to get a PS4. And I waited till Black Friday, and I got lucky with getting this game, and of course, The Last of Us. Of course, every time I play the campaign, I always choose the right ending, and that's C. I will never ever kill Michael or Trevor, because they're, why kill them off? Because there's really no point. I mean, my opinion. I know other people have their opinions, but you can't really kill any of the main characters. Now, the multiplayer. It's pretty much its own campaign, and you can pretty much do anything. Races, missions, heists, power play, and all that stuff. I love this game. And there's really nothing else to say about it. But if you guys are giant fans of this, I suggest go get it. And that's pretty much all I have from my Hardened collection, and I will show you guys what I have on my PS4 for digital collections. So here we go. Okay guys, here we are at my PS4, and I have a lot of stuff to pretty much show you guys for what I have. You can tell my background, I switched it, pretty sick. So what I have for my PS4 is I have WWE 2K16. I decided to get this game before 2K17 because I used to be a big fan of the WWE before it kind of died out, but I only love WWE just for the video games. But this game is no exception. The career mode, the mini matches you could do. I mean, it's not really what the original one, the old ones were, but WWE 2K16, I love it. The career mode is amazing. The graphics, every character customizable possible. And if you guys are big fans of WWE, I suggest wait for 2K17. But 2K16 or 2K15 is not a bad game to try before getting the next one. Next up, this is a demo called Umbrella Corps, and it's by Capcom, the guys that make Resident Evil. I tried it. It is a little interesting. I might get the full version, but I'm not too sure yet. But it's not a bad game. You pretty much fight zombies, and it's a third person. Killzone Shadowfall. This game was one of the original launch titles for the PlayStation 4. And this game kind of got mixed reviews. I know some people were disappointed with the fact that it's not what Killzone was anymore. But this game takes place 30 years after the third one. I love Killzone. I've been a big fan of since the original. And this, it is a little difficult to get used to, but I love Killzone. I will always be a big fan of Killzone, no matter if the game sucks or not. But if you guys don't have it, I suggest you get it. Another demo, the King of Fighters 14. I'm a big fan of fighting. I love fighting. Well, I never told you guys, but I do love fighting games. This is kind of like Taken and Street Fighter. And I will be definitely getting the full version for this game as well. Dead or Alive 5, also a fighting game. You can never go wrong with fighting games, and it's amazing. Drive Club. This is another one of the launch titles that came out in 2014. Now I know it kind of had a fucked up launch, but I love the game because the visuals and there are many cars you could race with, and this game will not bore you out. You'll probably become like addicted to it. That's my opinion, by the way. Drive Club, I enjoy it. Hopefully they'll bring out a new racing game in the future, which I know Gran Turismo is coming back in a big way in a couple months. So I've been playing this game just as a replacement for Gran Turismo. If you guys don't have it, I suggest you go get it. Now this one, Resident Evil teaser, the beginning hour. This is a preview to Resident Evil 7. Wow. When I first saw the trailer at E3, oh my god, I was blown away. Like, I didn't think that the trailer would even be Resident Evil 7. Like, what they showed was nothing like they've done before. And they announced that it will be a first-person shooter now. I know a lot of people were upset about that, but I learned later on that it will be for the PlayStation Virtual Reality. That'll be out in October. But this game will not be out till early January, which I will definitely get. So guys, don't be hating on Resident Evil that it's a first-person shooter. It is for PlayStation VR, so if you guys please pre-order it and get it as soon as it comes out, which I will definitely do. Resident Evil Revelations 2. I got this game because I love Resident Evil. I've been a big fan since the originals as well. And the story, it is broken down into episodes, which I got all of them, and I beat the campaign. I gotta say it was amazing to me, a little different, and I pretty much play raid mode now, which is kind of like multiplayer. And if you guys don't have it, download it and give it a shot. And last but not least, I have Kinetica. Now this was an original launch title back in 2000 for PlayStation 2, and I gotta say this was a big game of my childhood. I enjoyed it, and you guys should get it. Alright guys, that's it. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. and I will see you guys next time.